Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Andre Ward is willing to fight Canelo? Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Andre Ward was on the Stephen A. Smith show when he was asked, do you wish you were still boxing so you could fight Canelo Alvarez? He stated, I don't think Canelo would have fought me if I was still active because Canelo likes to cherry pick his opponents. Look at his resume. I don't think my name would have ever been mentioned with his. He also goes on to state that, hey, would you come out of retirement for a Canelo fight? Ward responds, yes, I would. So obviously he's saying he would come out of retirement for a Canelo fight, and he's saying Canelo would have never fought me because he likes to cherry pick his opponents. This is what he's saying. He said, look at Canelo's resume. It tells you everything about Canelo Alvarez. Now, the funny thing about this is Andre Ward had an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez in 2019 after Canelo beat Sergey Kovalev. Andre Ward was asked, he was being pressured, hey, do you want to come out of retirement and fight Canelo Alvarez? Andre Ward was still in his physical prime, and Andre Ward said he won't end his retirement to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's not interested in fighting Canelo Alvarez. This was years ago. He had no interest. So you're saying that Canelo won't fight you, but you're the one who won't fight him. I mean, let's be honest. Not only that, Andre Ward says Canelo would never even step in the ring with him, wouldn't fight him. That's funny because Canelo Alvarez told Andre Ward, you can get in the ring too, after Caleb Plant during the build-up to Undisputed. And yet Andre Ward never responded. See, we understand what's going on here. Canelo's willing to fight everybody while Andre Ward is just talking about fighting, literally while he does nothing and says, oh, I'm not interested in fighting any of these guys. He's trying to protect that O. We understand what he's doing. That's why he retired early, and that's why he got a gift decision over Sergey Kovalev, and he thinks that makes him one of the greatest fighters in the world. I mean, the fact that you robbed Sergey Kovalev does not mean you're an all-time great fighter. I mean, look at your resume. And then what's funny is he criticizes Canelo's resume in this statement with Stephen A. Smith and says, well, look at Canelo's resume. And then recently you've seen in the past, he says Canelo doesn't have a lot of prime names on his resume. I found that funny. This is how you know he's always been a hater of Canelo. He doesn't have a lot of prime names. Literally, Canelo Alvarez fought 3 prime undefeated world champions on his way to Undisputed. Yet, Andre Ward has never fought 3 prime undefeated world champions within 11 months. So, Canelo already did something you haven't. Canelo Alvarez actually went undisputed and you haven't. So, he's breaking barriers that you've never broke, but you're sitting up here hating on this man and telling outright lies. It doesn't make any sense. And one of those prime undefeated world champions that Canelo beat is one that Andre Ward trained to beat Canelo and Caleb Plant, and yet he couldn't do it. I mean, let's just keep the same energy. Let's just be honest and unbiased about why Andre Ward is talking out of his ass right now. And it's simply because Andre Ward has a crappy book to sell. He released a new book, now he goes on a media tour, and the only name that's always coming out of his mouth, talking out of his ass, is Canelo Alvarez this, Canelo Alvarez that. He'll do anything to sell that garbage ass book.